What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the MAFEX Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man. Alright, my zillions, continuing with the Marvel movie theme, and a long overdue review to quite a good sport here. This dude's appeared in a zillion videos this year. The MAFEX Homecoming Spider-Man, and he's a really cool figure. I like putting him in videos because I really like his size, and he just works well as a young Peter Parker. He's super articulated. He has magnet feet, which I love, and hands too, but I don't find the hands work as well as the feet. And he's a really good-looking figure, with very little problems. I just really dig this guy. Let's grab him, take a look. Head sculpt is awesome. I'm just going to jump right into it because, I've seen him so much. I just want to do it. I just want to do this video. I really like it a lot. There's kind of like a metallic, slight silver sheen instead of white in his eyes, and I dig that. The black around it looks really good. The texture is fantastic. It's probably Spidey, and it looks so good throughout. Like the reds and the blues both have different textures, and it looks great. It looks really, really great. I really, really dig it. A lot. Paint for the most part is pretty good. I do have some like stray paint here and there, right there as being one of them. I got it's hard to see, but like right here, there was like some stuck glue. I don't know what that's from, but yeah, it was a little gluey there. Hopefully it was glue. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like this shoulder is a little like dark. There's some like black that kind of bled a little bit. You see that? There, or maybe like a dirty finger from the black touched it. But it's not too bad otherwise. The hands look pretty good. The web shooters look very nice. I like them a lot. They look very, very well done. Well done. The legs look cool. You do get a little of that black right there as well, probably from right up there. And as you can see, it's a very glossy black. You can see it's a little bit out of line right there. So maybe that gloss was kind of sticky. Or whoever did it just was not careful. It doesn't hinder my love of this figure. Here we have these feet, they're pretty cool. His regular feet are cool too. They're just normal. So you got the black underneath, that looks pretty good. So I like him. I just really like the magnet feet a lot because that's my go-to. He's always had the magnet feet on as soon as I took him out of the box. As you can see, he has a whip hand and just a plain old, I guess like a little gripping hand here. And they look good. So overall, I think the spider looks very nice. The spider on the back looks very nice. And the striping, the black striping is cool. And I love all this striping all around. Very nicely done. It's a really good look. It's like classic Spidey, with just a little bit of a twist and like a good twist. I think they did a really good job with this spider outfit in general. It's really good, and I really gravitated towards it right away. And I just wanted a good representation, and of the ones available at the time, I felt like this MAFEX one looked better, and I'm glad I got it. So there you go, thumbs up there. So articulation is really the name of the game here. It's very good. You got an awesome neck joint and a head joint. It's two separate ball joints, and they work fantastically. Really fantastically. Really great ab joint. Lots of free range of movement without being loose. You got a little bit of a gap there, but that's fine. Then you got the waist joint that does, all the same jazz. Really great. Butterfly joint is amazing. So really good. You got a hinge in there. It can swivel. It's a nice hinge. You see how that hinge works in there? Really great. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow, of course. Hinge, swivel at the wrists. Splits that much there. You got a ball jointed, you know, hips in there, and then it can rotate a little bit so you get the extra piece right in there. Double jointed knee, no boot cut or anything. Hinged foot on a peg for a lot of rocking action, and both sets of feet have toe joints. So really, oh yeah, I didn't even do that, but oh yeah, articulation is awesome on Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes with a plethora of hands, including a bunch of different open hands, the whip hand, a couple of whip hands, you know, he's got one on right now, and some various types of hold-in hands, including for his spider webs and his mask, and he also has magnetic hands and feet. The magnetic hands just look like this with a magnet in there. Looks a little weird the way it's done. And one of my hands is kind of warped, but you know, you would put it on here. Ugh, just like so. We'll leave the other one in, and then the feet have to come in at an angle. The feet are the same as the regular feet, except, you know, they have little magnets on the bottom of them. And you equip them like that. I do like the magnet feet a lot. I think they work out pretty good. I don't know if I put them on the right side just now. But there you go. That's how the feet look. And you could just stick them on any metallic surface with them. Pretty cool. Spidey comes with this stand, the MAFEX stand here, which he was on to start the video. And you could take this off, and it also has an extra piece here. Like this, which you can use for one of his webbings, and you would put the webbing in here, and then it would be like it's shooting out of his hand, which is pretty cool. Take a look at all the various webbings as you just saw. They come in this like very pearlescent translucent plastic. It's very spindly and skinny. I don't really love it, you know, but it is what it is. Probably won't use it much anyway, but that's what this one looks like. And, you know, as you saw, you could have him shoot that one out. Then it has a bunch of other ones. We got straightforward shooting out of his hand ones. I think those are pretty cool. And then you got a couple where you could stick them on the wrist pegs. You have some smaller ones. They just all look kind of wrong to me. And some longer ones. You know, all done in that same style. To utilize that, just take off his hand, pop that right on the peg, and then you'd want to replace that and kind of just line it up on the bottom. The whip. You can put this in his hand here, which looks pretty cool. So that's nice if you want to do a little swing in action. Besides his head, Spidey comes with two extra heads. One where his eyes are a little more closed. It looks pretty good. It has a, I don't know, like, without, in my mind's eye, has a more, like, Japanese Spider-Man look to it. You see that? I don't know, I think so. And the Peter Parker Tom Holland head, which actually looks pretty cool. And you do want to take out his neck joint completely to pop that in. Although you can just take out the head, you know, Spidey's head, pop the head just in. But this does come with a little neck piece, so you get a little more extra neck. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. It looks pretty good. It's a little bit soft, but it's kind of like the MO of MAFEX, the way they do stuff. It's pretty good though. You know, it does have digital printing in the eyes and stuff, and it's a pretty good sculpt. I think it looks pretty good. You know, like honestly, I really like it. And this was like, even though I don't really display like this, it was one of the big draws of getting this particular Spider-Man was this head. I think it works really well and looks good. The hair is sculpted well. No real color in the hair or anything, but I think what they did with the face, I think it looks pretty awesome. He also comes with one extra piece here. It is a folded up Spider-Man mask that you could place in his hand. I've had a hard time getting it to stay in the multiple different hands that it comes with. Probably just, the directions aren't in there for that, so you gotta just play around with it. I don't know, like, maybe like this? Sure, why not? Looks totally fine there. That's pretty funny. I did notice that if you put the magnets together, it will pull them out, so be careful on that. You know, you don't want to lose your magnets. But there you go. That's everything he comes with. Do be careful taking this out. I popped his head out of here and the neck out of the other joint. It was all the joints came apart. I mean, the neck, the little ball joint in there came off before the neck came off. So do be careful with that. It's a very sturdy joint, but it was still scary. So a pretty good array of accessories there. I don't love the webs, but you get a lot of them. You get a lot of hands. You get a couple of heads there. The Tom Holland head looks good. The stand works nice with the webs and with him. And, you know, the magnet hands and feet, man, that's where it's at. So really good assortment of stuff. Let's do some size comparisons now and get this review out of here. Let's start out with a couple of new kids on the block. Sideswipe and Hound from Transformers Siege. Opponents till the end, Ultraman Jack and Twintail. Sweethearts Cuddle Team Leader and Figma Ted. And now with the Marvel Legends Before and After, the Civil War Spidey and the Infinity War Spidey. Lots of wars, guys. Calm it down. Calm it down. Let's get to the end game here. And at the end game of this review, we are at, I like this Marvel Legends, it's not MAFEX. Oh, I could have just said Marvel Studios. MAFEX Marvel Studios Homecoming Spidey. It's a really cool figure. Glad I finally got to review it as part of a impromptu weekend of Marvel Studios figures spurred on by the Avengers Endgame trailer. If you like that trailer and want to talk about it, feel free to do so below. If you want to talk about this figure, feel free to do so below. Are you going to get the MAFEX Iron Spider? I believe that's the next one of these types we're going to see from MAFEX and the Marvel movies. And that comes out next spring. I was going to get it, but I had to cancel it. So who knows? I might get it. I still might get it down the line. We don't know. But right now, glad to have reviewed this guy. Very, very cool. Thanks for watching this one. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time, rock out.